thin in spots for me. Like, yeah.
I really like Auriok Champion.
I think with the rise of
oh, you hate playing
Vine,
against
Vine,
it. Yes, okay.
With Hollow Vine being a thing, you should.
All right, so those of you that are watching this deck playing humans, this is Kent's humans list. He's top 8'd a couple of 80 and 100 player tournaments with the deck. We've got a Pilgrim in the deck. We've trimmed the 4th Reflector Mage. We're on 3 Bugler, and we've got my favorite advisor in the sideboard, arguably the best advisor in Magic, Gaddock Teeg. So.
Can we go back to Gaddock Teeg's, like, just his whole look here? Look at that hair and the mustache. Like, this guy knows what's up. He knows what's up.
They get appearance fees for being on P.
I've been fed food.
I pay Kent Ketter in Chipotle and Buffalo Wild Wings.
This deck is so good. This deck is so good.
I don't even have an Aether Vial. Is this keepable?
Hey, Jeff, could you do me a favor and name Human with Cavern of Souls?
Should
But
I?
you don't need to. You should go Ancient Ziggurat first.
Should you? Okay.
Yeah. The idea there is if we draw another land, we could Cavern of Souls Illusion. But yeah, definitely just go boom boom. Depending on what they lead on, so if it's very likely we're just gonna Mantis Rider next turn. There's few things around that.
Gut shots for the humans mirror, right?
Yes. Humans mirror, aggro matchups.
Affinity, elves, any mana
Okay.
deck.
Mantis Rider, and then next turn, if we draw the land, and the next 2 turns, we'll go Image Lieutenant, and the game's probably over.
That's real good.
I don't care about Kitesail Freebooter, I think?
Not yet. Next turn you might.
They could Blood Moon us. But I guess if they Blood Moon us, they still just get to image them,
If they Blood
right?
Moon us, they have to race our Noble Hierarch. If you don't have the Noble Hierarch, you Freebooter here to not get Blood Mooned. You have the Noble Hierarch, we'll make them beat what we got. And if we draw the 4th land, it's going to be really hard to lose from here.
I don't actually think Leovold would be that good in Modern. It would probably be playable, but not amazing, because 3 mana 3/3s, like, you're dying on turn 3 in Modern a lot of the time.
Well, they don't have a mountain.
They get Sprawl.
Oh, they could sprawl. Yeah, they do have sprawl. Okay.
They have Bolt on top of it. I'm going to be kind of sad.
If they have Bolt plus Moon, we'll be in a lot of trouble here.
Oh, they bolted that instead.
What?
That's real bad.
What?
They have like an anger or something?
Yeah.
Bugler?
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have like an anger or something.
I mean, possibly, but like... take the champion.
I mean, I'm never gonna double spell, right? If I draw basic planes, I'm playing champions anyways.
Yeah.
Because
right,
I think if the Blood Moon wasn't there, we would take the champion. But because the Blood Moon's
right.
here, it's just like.
Yeah. If we get to untap, we're fine here because the anger won't take care of it anymore with Bugler getting big. And next turn we slam Lieutenant and just hope this is good enough.
Yep.
This is exactly. I played against the meme red deck in the PPTQ or whatever. Sure.
Okay.
And like just did this. Like put one more thing that I needed to. Got a 3/4.
Oh boy.
I think it's those Lieutenant here.
Lieutenant.
Yeah,
Lieutenant here. Lieutenant here gives you 3 power to try to win this game.
Yep. No, I don't think when we talked about playing the Kitesail Freebooter, I think even in a game like this, like we're still in this game, right? Like things went kind of medium for us, and we're in this game.
If they don't have the Blood Moon there, like the Mantis Rider
game is over very quickly.
Yeah. And even if they don't have the Bolt, the Mantis Rider is probably going to do some work still.
Yeah, they needed both. And they had both, and they might still not win this game. They needed both of those to play a game of Magic, and we might still kill them this game.
Is this the last card in their hand?
Yeah, that was the last card, so they have 1 card now.
So the other thing is we're going to be able to go, we can go...
Just go Phantasmal Image here.
Image targeting Bugler?
No, Image, I just Image Lieutenant.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because it's going to make the Lieutenant...
A 3/3 that can attack into this,
Yep.
That one.
That one. Yep.
We can do it again next turn.
Yep. Yeah, the turn after that. Assuming there is a turn after that.
Nice deck.
I just carded Vigilance.
Is this card Vigilance? Right? Who knows?
I watched that card just destroy burn. Like, it was stupid. Wow. That's aggro.
Deal.
They need, like, exactly Stormbreath Dragon?
Inferno Titan also does it. They need a bomb. Even Stormbreath isn't that good. I get to image it.
I was saying you get to image, right? You kill them through that? If they have Stormbreath?
This is a really bad matchup for Ponza. Ponza is a deck that's not good at.
What are they gonna show us?
They're gonna get something here, and then I'm gonna hold image to copy it. Hopefully. Sure.
Blessed.
Just play this lieutenant. Yeah.
This is folks. This is exactly. Hey, if anybody has any questions, play for image.
Play for Phantasmal Image. Yep. There's a reason why we cut a Meddling Mage and not that card.
Foon, yes.
Humans isn't one of. It's the best fair.
The
deck.
best.
It's
It's
the
not
best.
calling it fair might be
doing it a disservice. Might be lying about its positioning. This deck is like everything Merfolk and Death and Taxes always wanted to be in Modern.
The one thing I miss from Moto is I can't shift click to show my opponent I have cards in my hand, like in Hex. I would do that all the time.
This is so stupid, just for whatever it's worth.
Do I copy the dragon or do I copy a lieutenant?
Copy.
Lieutenant puts 2 extra power in play.
Oh wow.
I think I copy a lieutenant.
Copy lieutenant.
Yeah.
It puts 3 extra power.
Well, because he
in play,
can't
excuse me.
block this. He can't block the other image lieutenant.
Yeah.
Over.
So team.
If he wants to eat this, he goes to 1.
Sure, Wrath.
And they don't have sweepers.
Right, there's no more Wrath left.
Stream Decker was not updated. Thank you.
Remember when
Wait, why wouldn't you block the 6 power guy? Oh, Ponza.
Remember when we got Blood Moon done too?
Remember when we got Blood Moon and Bolted?
Bolted on turn?
We got Blood Moon and Bolted.
And we have 1 land, and we got Molten Raid and have 1 land, and we still won the game. Oh no!
Oh no! How will we play Magic without a land, chat?
Team.
Oh no!
Well, we're screwed.
Hey Jeff, would you attack with that 4-power hierarch for me?
Did you attack with the 4 power
would
heart?
certainly.
He's just been hanging back.
Good, I would certainly
No,
Phantasmal
stop it.
Image.
Now I'm casting the image.
Oh yes, please.
Only.
Just to prove a point. Still have all these. Still have all these.
That's so damn rude.
Okay, Rec Sage.
Whoop.
Is the champ good here?
No.
Is the champion good or no? Is Staticaster? So they have like Pian Kernel or two sometimes.
This card's probably
good,
bad, right?
It doesn't hit.
It hits like exactly Tireless Tracker.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's pretty bad.
Like I want to bring down my curve.
Yeah. We could consider cutting an Avacyn or the Pilgrim here, unless
I think I like the.
No, I kind of like him on
How
the
many cards
draw.
you have right now?
61.
So you're missing
Are
one.
we supposed to be gut-shotting their... Yeah, we're supposed to gut-shot their
Definitely.
opponents. We just pinched the crappiest card.
The Freebooter might not be great. It's okay, but.
On the... I mean,
What
on the
about
draw,
what
that's
about
fair.
What about Bugler?
Trimming a Bugler's fine. Like, I'm always okay with getting rid of a Bugler. I don't know, here's the thing, they're going to
Freebooter
board
you-
in more sweepers.
Yeah, I think you need the Freebooter.
They're going to... We want to be able to... I would have kept the Freebooter,
Remove
cut
the
the
Bugler?
Bugler.
I mean, Bugler's good against sweepers too.
This is great.
This hand's unplayable, right?
I'm saying it's fine.
Is it keepable because I have Vial on a Blood Moon deck?
And you have Noble
I
Hierarch.
have 6 pieces of mana in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much mana.
Have you ever drawn cards with this deck?
I hope so.
Because if we draw a champion, like we draw a champion or like a relevant aggressive too, we draw a champion or a Mantis Rider.
Okay. And I'll hold land so I can Phantasmal Image their Tireless Tracker. They mulligan to 4.
Don't play the Ancient Ziggurat. I mean, depends what you draw.
But Kent just told me I always lead an Ancient Ziggurat.
God, that's so good. It might be correct. No, because they're gonna bolt it. They're gonna bolt it. They're gonna bolt it. They're gonna bolt it.
Yeah.
They're gonna bolt it. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, next year we just go this. Just
I
like,
love filing in Noble Hierarch.
You know, that's so awkward for them because they like leave a bolt and then you're just like, yeah, all right, here's my
go.
Aether Vial, go.
That's a really strong. I mean, obviously their mole, makes most of this change, but like, oh, Vial, so
Like, now
tasty.
what? Yeah.
barbecue vegetables are great.
Oh, that's real good.
I think it's just Thalia still.
It is because like they
didn't
still
cast
can't
anything.
anger. They
Yeah.
still can't anger this turn.
Yep.
Okay, go. Nothing to see here.
How do you like Orzhov Pontiff? I think,
Please Blood Moon us.
I think Pontiff sounds a little
It's too
narrow.
bad. That's too bad.
Vial. What are the 2 cards we could name with image plus? Like we can go Meddling Mage naming Anger,
Sweltering
image
Suns.
naming Bolt.
I don't know if Bolt. Oh, Bolt's
Bolt-
probably good
Bolt
because
is-
it protects. Oh,
Wow.
Never mind.
I think we can get a double lieutenant trigger here. And I think that's...
Which certainly...
We get a Noble in play, too.
And I name Anger.
No. I think we just get...
You don't care about Anger at this point now?
Oh, no, we do care about Anger.
Oh, you're one turn short.
Because we're not... It's not big enough to go through the Anger.
So I do this, and then in response to the trigger, I vial this.
Are we Meddling Maging here for Anger? Because, like, what's their... I mean, yes, they could Sweltering Suns us, but, like... I think they're supposed to be angering with all the graveyard decks. And then next turn, we just image either the Lieutenant or...
Bolt first.
I mean, I can play all 3 of my 2-drops here. So I can do, like, this into this. I'm a little bit sad if they have Bolt, but they probably would have played Bolt, I think.
I like that. I
think they would have
make sure you, with the Lieutenant trigger...
on the stack, play the Phantasmal Image.
Yes. And the reason I think we want to put the Meddling Mage last is...
It gets this one outside of...
Yes.
Yep. So this way, the way this works is now both of these power up each other.
Mm-hmm. If they want to try to fire off a Bolt here, like, for whatever reason, on the Lieutenant, we're okay with that, and then the Meddling Mage sticks around. Thalia is also going to attack for a nice little... So we just go...
I think this is fine, because, like, even if they have, like, a different sweeper here...
Suns, yeah.
We still have a 4/4 plus this Noble Hierarch left over, so...
Mm-hmm.
Like... Alright.
We named the right card.
Woo! Close Elixir turn really doesn't matter. Our creatures had 3 toughness at that point. While waiting for the next match in this league to pop, I'd just like to thank everyone for hanging out here today. Welcome. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I am joined by Kent Ketter and Matthew Bamonte. As we're like retired SCG tour grinders circa 2014 through 2016.
When are you going to start just adopting the fact that's much less impressive than the fact that you're now the democracy?
I'm the democracy king. Look, I'm trying to sell everybody, okay?
That's fair.
All right.
You're right. I have no relevance on the democracy
Thanks
side.
everyone for hanging out today. There's a lot of different things to be doing, different people you could be watching. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the reason that I'm able to do this day in and day out. These two knuckleheads aren't here all of the time, but I'm here 30 plus hours a week doing what I do. We play a ton of Modern and a ton of Magic. Past subscribing, you can also support my stuff by checking out some of my very wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com. I'd love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. Honey is a free browser add-on that when you install it using link bit.ly/HoogleHoney, you'll be supporting my content here at absolutely no cost to yourself. What Honey does is when you're shopping online, it searches for coupon codes automatically for things you've already put in your shopping cart, tries to save you money on things you're going to be buying anyways. And if it can't save you money, leaves you completely alone, so it doesn't annoy you at all. Lisa would like to get you on your way to a better night's sleep. Christy and I have been sleeping with Lisa for the last 2 months now, and I don't think we'd ever go back to a traditional pillow top mattress. You can save $160 or more on your new foam mattress by checking out links bit.ly/HoogleBedUS and bit.ly/HoogleBedCA. And of course, we'd like to welcome everyone out there to Hoaglandia. We're 1-0 with humans, because obviously it's the best deck in Modern. We're heading on into our next league match here on the play, win and die roll still. This is an excellent Hearthstone hand. Unfortunately, we don't have any lands to cast our spells. Even just one, like if you just shuffled like these 5 cards and cut one at random for a land, this would be a sneaper. And this hand's like not absurd, but it's fine, right? And like this really shows like one of the ways where Bugler really shines. This deck previously, hey, the Nug Jug, thanks for checking out, honey, I appreciate that. Previously, one of the places where this archetype really struggled was closing games where it needed some card advantage, and Bugler really allows you to kind of make up for some of these mulligans that you would otherwise be pretty far behind from.
This hand's really good actually for a 6er.
Yeah, I think this is pretty reasonable. We get to go this into Bugler and then hopefully find a 2-drop. I think I'll go like Lieutenant plus another 2-drop on 3.
You just find a Phantasmal Image in Bugler again.
That's true.
Did I tell you about that turn I watched? The guy got wrathed. Mm-hmm. And then the guy is like, alright, whatever, the humans guy gets wrath. And then he goes, okay, untap, plays Bugler, finds a Phantasmal Image, vials in Phantasmal Image, finds another Phantasmal Image, vials again for another Phantasmal Image. So he just like puts 9 power on the board after getting wrath. I was like, oh, okay.
Dirty Activist, thank you for the 5-month resubscription. I appreciate that there. Welcome back.
Our deck's usually really good against this, but it's not right now.
Our hand is a little bit medium in this matchup at the moment.
Need a little help there, Bugler.
All right. Play the song of my people. The song of my people.
Come on.
Even Phantasmal Image is a good hit here. Kitesail, Meddling Mage, Thalia. Just so many.
Well, those are not good, but the Phantasmal Image is
I think the image is fine. The image gives us like 4 redraws next turn, right?
And you're attacking for 4. I mean, that's pretty solid.
Thrilling it. Thank you for the 5-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I just copy their Electro Answer so my spells are cheaper, right?
Wait, taking the ground actually.
Let's cast this. Copy Big Boy Bugs here. MTG Finance buys out Magic card, making Magic more expensive for the players. All this and more, news at 11. If Wizards of the Coast didn't want people to be able to spike cards like that, they'd make their game more affordable and less manipulative, less exploitable.
Back for a lot next turn.
Obviously the Nexus of Fate is like a specific like extra annoying issue, but like people have done this constantly. This is far from the first time the finance community has done stuff like this, and it'll be far from the last. No problems throwing it. Always happy to damage cardboard.
So it's a 22-minute bus ride. My flight is at 8:40.
22-minute?
From downtown. So 6:40, 2 hours. That's tight, but I wonder if there's an earlier Greyhound.
So probably want to just Lieutenant next turn, especially if we draw another 2-drop. We'll probably want a Lieutenant.
I mean, we're drawing a land, and we're just gonna do it.
Oh, land is good here too. We're looking for like land or okay, so just like
do that.
Give him the double.
Toil and Trouble. Do you have the ability to be able to do? No, we don't want to cycle here. We just do this and like
power up.
Yep.
Judge.
It's not lethal, is it?
No.
12?
No, just 12.
We're good.
I played
Game's
so
really
the
hard.
past 3 events PPTQs I've played this or the 1K. It's been Storm round 1 every time.
Bring in your...
Did I bring in Staticaster?
Yeah. The Reflector Mage is not good, man.
Okay, I obviously we need to cut some things, but like, is Staticaster good? Like, obviously,
okay.
These 7 cards are great.
Mages come out. I've definitely trimmed a Bugler.
Thank you, Zal. I appreciate that. Trim.
I don't bring in
Bugler.
Staticasters.
You don't?
No.
I feel like you just kill them before you get that.
So the thing with the Goblin line is, yes, they can go that route, but unless it's particularly degenerate and you don't follow up with creatures of size, you're just fine with it. And I think Staticaster is so bad when they do their other combo that you're just like, whatever, this is ridiculous.
Is it absurd to trim all the Buglers?
No, it's not. Like that. So that's what's come up quite a bit with like as powerful as Bugler is. When you get to do your things, it's nice. The flip of it is Lieutenant is one of the cards that typically comes out here. While it does help with the race, you want all the Meddling Mages, all the Freebooters. Pilgrim is something you could consider, but I'm pretty sure a 3-drop on the 2 is Fuego.
I guess we're cutting enough. I think we're cutting enough 3-drops that I'd rather keep my Lieutenant.
That's fine.
I feel like if we're going down to 7 of these, like trimming that seems fine.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the thing though, DRGMTG. Like, by the time Bugler is never going to find you your first piece of disruption. Bugler can maybe find you your second or third piece of disruption, but the earliest you can Bugler is 2, and then disrupt on 3. That's too slow in this matchup. You need to be interacting on 2.
The reason my list runs 2 Teegs is exactly that. Like, there are times where you get to leave in a Bugler, but you need to have your disruption in your hand. You don't draw it when it's relevant. Or at least you cannot count on drawing it when it's relevant. This hand is great.
Yep. We would like something to do on 1, but I think this is,
Take all of
definitely very good. And I can Phantasmal Image Teeg to have a backup.
They're legendary?
Oh! That's the joke, Ken.
Yeah, I know. Hey, that's not a joke, though, when you vial it in response to the removal spell. And I've done that a few times.
Yep.
And then,
Kill your Teeg. Alright, make a new Teeg. Keep the new one.
I thought that was Champion of the Parish and I was going to scream. Wow, we're really dead here. God, if that was Champion.
If that was Champion, wow.
Super dead.
Okay.
So
okay.
what are we doing to? Is it booting?
We're going to boot.
Yep.
We don't have a guy.
We definitely boot if they, like, yeah, boot. Even if the bolt was up, you throw the boot. Matt's not saying a lot.
I was not, no.
No.
When I say important things, I talk loud.
D, I think Revoker can is one of those cards that's worth it. But
now I just Thalia, right?
Yes. I don't know exactly, like, what it does, though, compared to...
I guess we'll play our best card in the matchup.
All she does is negate one of their bears, okay? Don't call her the best.
Yeah. Revoker has text, but I cannot think of a current, like, matchup configuration where I'm just like, I must have this thing.
French Revoker? Yeah, I thought about that card too, but I never played it.
I mean, it is an appropriate bear to play, to have access to in this deck. I don't think that's wrong. This deck is perfectly good. It is not too...
Oh, that's awesome.
It's okayly good.
2 mana for your Searing Vision.
Oof. That cantrip's bad at 1 mana.
So bad.
It's
It's gonna feel so good when we get to Freebooter here.
Let's make sure we're very easy for the deck. We tried really hard to like 3-2 or
worse.
It's so bad.
Yeah, Revoker's fine against KCI, but like Teeg's also very good against KCI. So like I feel like you're like kind of overloading.
Well, it's also great
cards
against
for
KCI. Threats into like Reflector Mage or not Reclamation Sage the thing. They're cast to say so we definitely Freebooter.
Yeah, because we don't want to get like swept.
Yep. And because they can't respond to it, so it's pretty fuegas.
Sir, they could gut shot us.
Yep, he's right.
But not the Freebooter though.
That's true.
I'm worried about. I want the Freebooter to tuck something. Like I think
okay,
the
like
tuck,
grab
the tuck turn is or the tuck delay is like sometimes that's good enough.
Is that a whiff there?
No.
That's a no. It just
no.
I was like, what?
No.
Magic. The way this card works on Magic Online,
no cards?
it reveals the hand. You click OK, and then it shows you again to pick
I
from
was
it.
like, how do they have 4 lands? They just use 4 manipulation spells.
Yeah, I like that.
Manamorphose?
So you take the Manamorphose there. Even if they hit the like empty the Warrens, we're fine. You just don't want them to be able to go deeper and deeper.
Like they can't even empty because of Thalia.
No, you're right.
Pretty good.
I just name human on this. Do I? Yeah.
Yeah. Because you have the Ziggurat.
Still image.
You have the Ziggurat to cast.
And do I want to start Lieutenanting?
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty good chance they can't kill us next turn, right?
Let's go. They're on a 2-turn clock.
So if we draw another land.
J Robes, thanks for the 7 months and welcome back.
Yeah, if they draw another land, we're starting to look really, really nice too. Then you might be incentivized to go Teeg, Lieutenant.
We're on 12 here? Oh. Interesting choice.
That was a good draw.
Bolt, sure.
So I have double ritual, that's it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I absolutely believe they're appropriate to blow up that Thalia.
Yeah, seems good.
Like, that is okay.
Okay. If they hit goblins here, they're only making 8, which means we're still infinitely ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And they hit nothing.
So this is
Double
where we
red.
have to untap and Teeg. Woo-wee!
Boy, that's good.
Are they dead?
No.
This is 4
They're not dead.
and 5.
I did
Nope.
the math last turn, and I did.
Do I name advisor here? No, I don't need to.
Oh, you have Horizon Canopy.
I should name illusion.
You
though.
should name Illusion, yeah.
Why? You have Ziggurat.
Yeah, but that's
Because
for
then I could
Gaddock
double.
Teeg.
Then I could double illusion next turn.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
This way I have double blue, so I get to go lieutenant here into Teeg.
And remember, Teeg is a Kithkin, so it doesn't, do any of the things.
Oh, I'm very aware of what Teeg's creature
It's for
types are.
chat.
I've cast a lot of Teegs in my life. Okay.
I know you have.
He's advised me on a lot of good.
Another reason
cells.
why it's pretty, like, you definitely get the Lieutenant there, not that anybody was thinking not to, is it gets the Kitesail out of bolt range.
Yeah.
Right there, Duckles.
So you have 3 cards. 2 are Pyretic Rituals. Okay. Just played our best matchup.
It's,
One of the better ones.
Yeah, that one's very good.
K-Gel,
I think Burns
thanks
is
for
the best matchup.
re-upping that Twitch
Yeah,
Prime. I
that's
appreciate
You
it.
don't
Thanks for
take
keeping me
any
employed
damage
here.
off the
Welcome,
hands,
welcome,
like-
welcome back.
12 rainbow land, 12 painless rainbow lands.
Alright.
That's weird.
Man, I should like Kent pick the decks more often. Our win rate's really good when he does that.
Yeah, this deck's stupid.
Yeah, let me pick the decks post PT. I'll steer you in the right
Steer you in
direction.
the right direction.
Weird.
Post PT deck list choices, real easy.
This is my favorite thing to do in Magic. Is like, wow, some really smart people put a lot of work in and made a great deck. I'd love to play it. Why am I changing things? No, that's silly. Work smarter, not harder.
I'm tier 1 guy.
Kids are really annoying hobbits, basically.
I like to win.
I think I realized I should just be doing humans. I mean, it's the best deck by a lot.
The other reason why, like, it feels as much as like yes, that hollow or the Bridgevine deck is gonna have a lot of like power and stuff like that. Humans is a really important archetype keep.
Lit. Oh, you can't vial.
So I'm on the draw, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the draw.
Humans, in my opinion, are like just an important archetype to understand how to play because it ties into the hate bear like thing.
Pronounced shell. Of course, shell. I got you.
We found a steam vent? What you got, bro?
Again, please.
And this is important to know, this isn't guaranteed a Storm deck, but John Finkel did play a Storm deck with Blood Moons and Fetch Lands at the Pro Tour.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is like a...
Team America, 2 months, great stream. Funny how humans has half the lords and twice the power of Merfolk, yep. Well, that really kind of like exemplifies like what Modern is about, right? Like straight linear racing aggro decks aren't good in Modern because they're not fast enough. Whereas disruptive elements are very good. All right, chat. Matt Bamonte is here, which means we're going to brick on the land.
We're dead, yeah.
But normally, if we were our normal lucky selves, we'd draw a second land here. Hey-o! You're lucky we drew the land, Matthew. Otherwise, we're going to have to ask you to leave.
Well, I said Ancient Ziggurat, though.
That's fine, dude. Don't
That
complain.
still casts Mantis
Don't
Rider.
complain. Don't complain.
I'm peeved. A verdict and a bunch of shit. Oh god, we're screwed.
No, we're not.
So I take the bolt here, and then Image take the verdict.
Yep.
So rough.
It's fine.
Does it? Does it Hogland? Do they have they have a Field of Ruin, right? It's their 3rd land?
Yep.
Really, what we want to do is draw the.
Give us some of that tasty Aether Vial mana.
I'd like it if they fielded us. So, how greedy are you? You have a
Mantis Rider. It's gonna resolve.
Yeah, I think I just take our hit for 3 here,
Yep.
or hit for 4 here, right?
Mm-hmm.
like you get the Bugler to
Yeah,
follow
we're
up
gonna
if they wrath you.
get to Bugle Image afterwards. Yeah. My fiance wants dinner. Can I have a timeout so I can cook? I got you. Ought to be Beetle.
Good play. Good play.
Good play. Power plays.
So they have. What's the top card they have? Sorry, is that a?
Ooh, that's
Is
rough.
that a Helix?
Another one.
Fuck, that's good.
Jeez. I will say the Jeskai no Helix doesn't you can definitely like poke around and try to steal some games with that, but
What's the top card that they have? Sorry, is that a?
Snapcaster.
Oh, Snap.
Snapcaster,
Snap,
Supreme
verdict, click. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Deal.
Mm-hmm.
Give us an island?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, friend. Sure.
This is just Vial Thalia, right?
Yep. Because now
Then
they have to draw the fifth land.
Yeah, they have to draw 4, and they have to draw a 4th land to Snap Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Jeff, make sure you don't miss that Vial trigger, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 dice on top of my deck like the Delver. Look, I messed a lot of things up in Indy, but I did not miss a Delver trigger.
I don't miss Vial triggers. I put everything it's like these things top of my deck.
Put my deck box on top of my deck.
I want to definitely put a shoe on there.
Oh, it's not great.
Just bugle.
Yeah, I think we just sing the song of our people, chat.
Mm-hmm. If we draw a we'll just hold on to that and
Yeah.
Shabante. It's going okay. Oh, next turn we're
Get
gonna
the Violet in?
we're gonna go champion into. So if they wrath us, we go champion into turn, untap, tick up to 2, Mantis Rider, Phantasmal Image.
Yeah.
6 months in a row. That's longer than most of our relationships. Tefree, thank you for the 6-month 3 subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome back.
And they're firing on all
So we're in okay shape here, but not great. Remember they have a they already used the bolt.
They have Snap.
They have
though.
Snap, verdict, click.
Oh.
That's real good.
Should I have played this
No.
to bait the verdict so I could go Rider next turn?
No, you can still Rider if you felt like it. I don't think it makes any sense. They have Snapcaster here.
Yep. How do we feel about Rider?
No.
What about imaging?
Well, I don't want them. I need to play something before.
Oh, right.
I image.
Yeah. Put a rider in play. Unfortunately, the champion. Yeah, we're just gonna have to hold on to it and hope it gets some text later on.
Yep. Yeah. I think this is fine. I do this, and then I'm gonna activate and put image into play. Yeah, I think so. Because like if they say yes here, I just like copy Bugler and like draw a card. And if they say no, if they kill this in response, I hit them for 6.
Wow. Thalia.
They have Click, Supreme Verdict, Snapcaster Mage.
All those cards are good.
I think it's so. If you take Thalia's Lieutenant, they have to.
I think I take Lieutenant because they're gonna verdict me next turn, right?
Yeah, so you just leave this and just attack with what you have.
Yeah, attack for 5. They're gonna verdict me, and next turn I'll go Champion, Lieutenant, Image. Just like have a bunch of power in play again. If they, assuming they don't hit a land drop. I guess if they hit a land drop, they could threaten Snap Verdict the following turn, but I'm probably just in the business of making them have it at that point. Oh, geez, are we snapping to?
Wow.
Oh, okay, sure. This, sure.
What are they taking?
I feel like this is good for us.
I mean, like we're gonna lose some quality in our hand, but
Who's taking? Yeah.
Okay.
They're trading.
If they trade with Mantis Rider, I might Image Bugler, just to like encourage them to verdict.
I don't hate that.
Just like I need to get through the verdict, right?
Right.
And like this is technically not costing me a card. Like I'm gonna lose card advantage, kind of, but.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we just don't have anything to copy with Image after this anyways.
Yeah.
Correct,
Copying the champion's not that great, but if like we hit an actual Bugler off of this, hey, look at that.
Yep. And now we have them under enough pressure. There's no reason to play this land. Can hold that for now. We have them under enough pressure that they need to verdict, and we have follow up for after they sweep.
We vial our Buglers here.
Yep, definitely.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, where it's like you just like rebuild so fast, anyways, and you have almost all the lands out of your deck, anyways, at this point too. You have like half of them out. Wow. Snapcaster Mage, goodbye.
Oh no! Champion.
Yeah, you should put Champion in.
Sorry.
It's alright.
It's a 1 point for now.
Because then we're just supposed to. Do we name Snapcaster Mage?
The one card they have, right?
Yep. I'm just going all in.
Are you?
Yeah.
Go nuts, man.
We're not here to do anything else but fucking kill
Yeah, go nuts.
Get him.
Trapcaster Mage.
So we should have just one extra trigger.
Yeah, we're just 1 damage difference here.
And one point shy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your move, Yugi boy.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, there wasn't like a live
Another
get
one,
you
really?
draw. Okay.
I'll take 1 draw set for Bugler.
We use 3 now.
It's all of our buglers. It's
I've
two.
only used 2.
Two.
Yeah,
The rest,
the
the
images,
rest are
otherwise.
images.
Lame.
Neat.
Ah, that feels good. That felt good. Opponent needed to change their pants after the second verdict there. That was the pause.
Nice. Good rip. Lame.
So we get these. We get to cut these.
Yep.
Do we want to cut Pilgrim?
Because you get out a little earlier on it.
Nah, I think it's fine.
It's like Pilgrim. I don't hate cutting like the one image, or the Lieutenant, because Lieutenant requires you to like have a bunch of wide.
I'm not a big fan of Lieutenant.
But
I think I'd rather trim Lieutenant than
Yep.
Image. Like Image with Collector and Bugle. Like all of our 3s are just so absurd with Image.
Yep.
That was close.
It definitely stinks that it's like the Meddling Mage is going to be really tough to, like we can't pinch them off of this stuff.
It's cutting, how do you feel about cutting Vial? on this
Oh
matchup?
yeah, sorry. That is a really common configuration to cut a vial, or 2 vials even in some of these setups. I think 1's fine, and you could leave in the Lieutenant or the Pilgrim.
Let's do that. This
Yep.
attacks.
This is fine. Yeah, there's some matchups where the 1 vial cut is like what you start with. I don't think I've gone to cutting 2 anymore with
Jund is like the big one. Where
yeah, because K Command is like
K Command
I think Death Shadow as well is one where I've trimmed. I've trimmed 1 a lot. I think earlier there was like actual like you cut 2, bring in these other things, but
what are the matchups like now? Because like when the deck I played at least had 2 K Commands and 2 Abrades in the board at least for the Death Shadow. Felt pretty good on my end against humans.
Against Jund, you should cut all the vials, I believe, right?
I don't know if it's all because of like the total cards that you're accessing out of the sideboard.
Yeah.
Like champions, obviously. So I think I wasn't playing champion in one of the other lists, and
Pilgrim is in this deck because it lets you cast your card sooner.
Sure.
And a Dirk lets you do that. Sweet.
This is definitely going to be a tough one.
Slaughteroni.
Having played a decent amount against Jeskai, when they're starting to main deck like helixes and bolts and paths, they get their 3 interaction spells in the first few turns. It's the same way that like Jund wins a lot of games. Like they do it with discard plus 1 mana removal.
Whose board game were you working from? It was Andre Strowski's? Strowski. Andre Strowski tweeted it, right?
Strowski's was pre-Bugler. Post, it's been updates from Spicklemeyer and Dylan Donegan, who was in chat. But it's been... Strowski's was the core of it. Wow, that's not a bad one.
Great draw.
Yep, because we get to go...
That plus File Lieutenant in.
Yep.
Now you get to go Lieutenant with Lieutenant trigger on the stack. Do this.
If Asum, if you get a hold of me once I get home tomorrow, I do have like a better sideboard guide written out. I can at least like show you what notes I have accessible. But I will say, with me not being obsessive, I don't have them like slotted. Like all of the decks, this is exactly what I do. I just have a good template in my mind of like what works, and then I'm just kind of manipulating around that. Yes, you were right, Jeff.
Do this first, and then in response to this trigger, I do this.
Well, yeah. Even though Champion gets a trigger from the Thalia's Lieutenant.
So it doesn't matter, basically.
Yep, this is the one.
Either order.
Yeah, it didn't matter here.
Well.
I could
have had a 3/3 versus.
I prefer this. You don't want a 1 lieutenant. Yeah. You don't want a 1 lieutenant. There's no reason to
get electrolyzed.
Not that
or when they have 1 piece of spot move, I still have a 2/2 left guaranteed instead of a 1/1. So it actually did matter, chat, and I was correct. That's all I'm saying. All right. Who's got 2 thumbs has never beaten a sweeper this game? This guy right here.
Oh, yeah,
so
throwing all my shit down.
One of the things you have to learn to do with these aggressive decks is there's games where you can beat the first sweeper, there's games you can beat the second sweeper, and there's games you can beat neither. And a lot of those games, it's just like, that's just how it is.
We're just gonna attack.
I don't want to image here.
What about drawing? What about drawing?
No. We don't draw a card because I think the goal is to image a rider next turn.
Yeah, so I can image this turn.
Yep.
That's the other part.
Yeah.
Actually, I should. No, I don't want to take the extra needles point.
Actually, hold on. What if we double image here?
What does that get us to? Is my question here.
Yep. Because then Mantis Rider would have another, so it'd be 4. Put him to 15. You'd have a 2/2 image. I mean,
I like that. I
We
think.
attack for 9 next turn. Yeah.
We attack for more than 9, right? We attack for 4, 5, 6,
It's 11.
7. Oh, we actually can't draw. This is Ancient Ziggurat.
Oh, hello.
So they're taking 15. They're down to 15. Next turn, they're taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, going to 2. I assume this is going to eat
Something's dying.
Something is eating it this turn. Is this a cantrip? This is a cantrip that's so good for us.
Oh, they tapped the wrong color.
No, I think it's a cantrip. I think they're fetching first.
This is why you play humans, folks, as much as you want to... Oh, yep. They have the path, which is fine. So as much as, like, you want to be like, the mid-range, or these control decks can, line up well and do these things, you can also just kill them with, like, 1,000,000 power on the appropriate turns.
I mean, even if they electrolyze here, like, they take these off the board, but we still let them for 8 next turn, and they wouldn't draw a card from the electrolyze. These are both illusions.
Definitely the most frustrating thing here is if they can then... Oh, did they go top?
It was quick.
Top.
Yep.
We still can't draw a card, and that sucks. We're so dead.
So if they have a path here, they're taking 8 down to 6, and then they need a sweeper. If they don't have a path, Mantis Riders off the top or lethal.
Probably passing the Rider here, or the passing the 5.
Yeah, definitely the 5. Let's take 8 down to 6.
Never block this.
And then if they don't have a sweeper, they just have more spot removal or be in a great spot.
Can't pop Canopy.
Can't pop Canopy, booty boy.
That is I will tell you the amount of times I've attempted to pop Canopy. It happens. That is not meant to be a jump. Yep.
Well, they wouldn't have they wouldn't have done
Pass
this if
there?
they wrathed you. If
They
had wrath,
might.
right?
They might want to
for
stay.
fetch.
Well, they don't want to die to a
They don't want to die to a
Rider
rider
off
off the
the
top. Yeah.
That's exactly what they did.
Alright. Hour and
So we don't tick this up. We're fine. We have an extra draw. We'll draw a Bugler in one of the 2.
that's fine. Draw.
Give me something.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So for those wondering, they had like a 3-for-1 and then 2 1-for-1 removal spells. Like, just go to the next game. Also remember, if they like don't hit the land there, they draw a tap land. I am okay with that happening. Also realize playing humans, you are going to lose to the above average sweeper draw or the Jund draw. I'm not as worried about Mardu, Pyro. They don't
clock you while they kill you.
Yeah, but Jund.
Tarmogoyf's the big boy.
Yep.
Tarmogoyf's the big boy. I think I've played humans close to a dozen times with the black-green deck online.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever won a game 1, but I've also never lost a match.
I can see that. Like, it just takes just the right mix of stuff, and then you're like, all right, I'll attack you with this 3-power thing or something.
I got wrath 3 times and 15 cards.
All right, folks, we got two more games with two more matches. Sorry, with the humans deck today, and then we're gonna wrap up with a Legacy League featuring
Spirits does not have a good human matchup.
No, your guys are bigger.
We will play for bank accounts if you would like.
Guys are much bigger.
It just doesn't like I understand that maybe like blue white could try to like actually interact with the casting of spells and stuff like that, but you just don't scale out well enough. It's one thing if like the Spirits deck is gonna board into
This is a
something
mulligan,
different.
right?
I would mulligan. Double Vial.
Double Vial, double Noble is a lot of do very
Double Ancient Ziggurat.
Yeah, wow.
It's a good poker hand.
Much better.
Sounds great.
Significantly better.
I'm more afraid of Jund, yeah.
I think I keep this, right?
Yep.
Probably.
Yes. Yes.
Let's go with the Kitesail. I think if I didn't have Kitesail, I'd probably bottom it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe close.
My problem with like the reason I really like dislike Jund is I just think they're playing like they're playing bolts, fatal pushes, and discard, and so they get like 3 interactive spells in the early turns.
This one, right?
I would play the
Champion.
Really? Okay. See, this is why we're here.
If we draw, like, not that we'll draw another one, but we have sequences.
You have a Meddling Mage on top of your deck, also. You know you're not drawing a 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Sure, but I could go like Champion Kitesail on 2.
Well, you can Kitesail here though, like. Oh shit!
We did, chat.
You're not dead.
As someone who played a lot of turn 1 Grimlock Mancers against humans, we did.
Is this your deck? Yeah, that'd be so funny. If this
No, that's a What If Foothills.
Oh, what if?
I don't want to play for Steam Vents, man.
Try burn.
They actually don't have a bunch of 1-mana spells.
Yeah. So, like you take the one that kills one of your things.
Helix?
Helix is the one.
Sure.
Only targeted one, and crack them.
And we get to Meddling Mage, Boros Charm. They have 2 of those.
They have white source. They have an inspiring.
Yeah,
advantage?
they have Vantage and a fetch. They have Crack, Charm, 2 lands.
Well, the fetch is good, but like.
Yeah, the fetch is great. They can fetch it. They're probably gonna fetch a tap land and then lava down the Kitesail.
That makes sense.
Especially if they drew a 1-drop. That would.
The
just
problem
be
is they're going
very
to try and
good.
play this control game. Oh wow. Okay. They're going to try and play this control game. You're just
That's
much
fine.
better at that. You're much better.
If we
going
draw
late.
like it.
We're good.
The old misclicks. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Meddling Mage Boros Charm because I know they have 2 of those.
You have no cards in their bin now.
Correct. And their hand is Crack, Charm, Inspiring Vantage.
Oh yeah, you're in pretty good shape here. Famous last words.
An attack for 2.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Get him.
Powers that Beagle. like in the blind, if the champion draw is like if you have champion and noble and you have another one, I like getting the attack for 4 on turn 2.
That's how I am.
If you have buglers and like you have an inclination the game is going to go long, I don't disagree with going the other way, but like if you're not really sure what to pick, you are trying to kill your opponent and aggression requires attacking, so do that.
So I have Skullcrack, double Boros Charmer.
Yep.
So if we draw Thalia's lieutenant,
The game is over.
yes.
You have a draw left in the bank too with this. You have a Horizon Canopy in the middle there.
Yeah, I want to crack that for sure.
Right,
if
but
miss.
we really want to just get it.
Come on, Lieutenant.
All right, well, I'm doing that. I guess I'm just playing Freebooter
Yep.
because I need to kill my.
It's just more things.
And you get to
Meddling
attack
Mage,
with
yeah.
you get to attack for 3.
Yep. Bridge Prime was the easiest 5-0 we've had in a while. In fact, Kent and I tried to lose a number of times, and we 5-0'd anyways.
That sucks, man. It's gonna be a close one.
Attack with that one, right? Yeah.
If they want to. This gives them the option to chump the damage away, but obviously, like, if they're chumping our Meddling Mage, we're, like, super excited about that.
You're actually in really good shape still. I mean, like,
We're in okay shape. I don't know about really good seems aggressive, but I think we're in okay shape. I don't think we're...
What I think is like once again the Thalia's lieutenant off the top is going to just run away with this.
you have to kill this Meddling Mage here, right?
No, because they kill that and then they helix the mage. I mean, they will kill the mage, but like they get to start with getting some other stuff off the board, which is fine. And then they'll have 8 power now. I mean, we're dead. Oh no, they don't because
Your Boros Charmin. Great draw.
Gaddock.
you can draw another card.
Yeah.
But I only have one. Oh, I guess I could hit champion.
Mm-hmm.
Not as bad as it gets right there.
Gaddock.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
How many lands? 1, 2, 3, 4,
I think it's 5.
5. Yeah. So for an 18 land deck, 19 lands.
19 sounds right.
Yep.
19. Yeah.
It's definitely, not definitely, but it's like where you're like, am I supposed to bring gut shot?
Not,
Yep.
Are we just dead? We're not just dead.
not yet. You're mostly dead.
No, we're just dead. Because he drains us for 3 and it's the Boros Charm to finish.
we
Oh,
have
never
to-
mind. It's on
yeah,
this
we
turn. It's
have
all
to
on this
block.
turn. It's all on this turn. Thought that was at end of turn.
What is this? Don't they have just...
They must have 2 spells in their hands. I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, now I can't.
Right, you
take
have
a
nothing.
spell. Right, got it.
You can copy a Monastery's Whisper.
Burn is the best deck on only 3 lands. You're not wrong. Alright, so we get to bring in Sin Collector and Auriok Champion. Bugler is too slow for certain.
I actually like Bugler over Reflector Mage here.
My problem is the
Oh, is it?
the
Oh, it's
lava
really
mancers and stuff, but yeah, that's fair.
Bless you. Bugler like attacks.
Why
and
would we
blocks.
care about Cage? We don't.
No.
And you don't want to kill Eidolon.
I like Bugler.
Oh, Bridge.
I like Bugler because it attacks and blocks. That's why I don't like Reflector Mage.
Yeah, I guess we're kind of scared of Bridge.
You can
And
bring like 1.
it incidentally gets
Eidolon, yeah. Does Meddling Mage seems medium here?
Meddling Mage is not good.
yeah, that one can definitely go.
Or Image? Would I rather trim Image?
So image copies champion.
Okay. Just let you get aggressive.
I can't believe you're not putting in Bugler still. I would leave it.
Yeah, I think it's like Bugler or 2 stay in, but I don't remember. Keep this.
Sounds close.
I just feel like I can't have that many 3s in this matchup, and I definitely want the Sin Collectors and the Mantis Riders and the Reclamation Sage. So, like, something's gotta
Yep,
give.
yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Please, folks, can we please stop with this? When you board in a card, you want to Bugler to find them. Like, expand on the fact and think deeply about Bugler is taking 1 or possibly 2 turns to find that card and make something happen. So if you're boarding in those cards, if you're boarding in cards from the board to find with Bugler, can that happen in the matchup? In Burn? No way.
Searing Blaze?
Searing Blaze or Searing Blood, one of the two, pick one. Blaze is a
Blaze.
4x, yeah. It's just one of the two, just you pick whichever one you want to lose to, die to.
And then I Collector on 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's not that big of a deal. Let's draw a 2-drop.
It's a pain in the ass, though. Just
Image.
That's real good.
Now we know what we're supposed to do.
There's the Blaze, and what is that, 2 Skullcrack?
Bridge.
Oh, you have to take that.
Do you put in Sin Collector and
Yeah, I think you put in Sin Collector and take something here.
do we take the Blaze anyway or no?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think the
'cause,
answer is yes. They have so much target removal, it's like...
and then we just attack for 2. Yeah, because then we can attack for 2. Well, I guess we could have attacked for 4. Yeah.
Yeah, because it nets you
This
3
is fine.
anyways.
I don't think we want to attack necessarily.
I don't think so either.
Yep.
You're just waiting.
Oh yeah, we don't want it. Next turn we get to activate both canopies.
Yeah, I think that's the way I would approach having Bugler on the sideboard tracks. It helps you grind in the matches where you need to grind. Like having a grindy element is like the one thing that this archetype is really still missing in my mind. How do we feel about cracking Horizon Canopy in response to this trigger to see if I find a 2-drop that I want to put in? I guess if I find a 2-drop, I just cast it off of this anyways. Yeah, I'm dumb. Inkska, thank you very much for the 2-month free subscription and welcome back. I appreciate that.
This is saving you life also by vialing.
Yep.
The chance of pretty low. You could. I'd say you could have drawn a card there and tried to hit a lieutenant.
Okay. I think I leave this back. I think I just like want them locked into the right.
Oh yeah. Now that we're ahead.
Because we're definitely ahead here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna like cycle both these canopies at end step.
Yeah.
So yes, sure. What if they don't bring in Ensnaring Bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get too deep down the line. Your primary plan of attacking them for a bunch is still pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have some of like you can also just Meddling Mage the bridge game 1.
You have 2 Skullcracks and something else.
It's
The
good.
mountain.
I'm just hard pressed to want to keep in all of the buglers in those situations.
So now that we've confirmed they have bridge, I kind of want to bring some buglers back in just so I can have. Well, I have both Rex Sages.
Oh, sure.
Just so I can like have.
Yep.
I think I blocked this here.
Sure.
I think they're just throwing this away because they're behind.
Mm-hmm.
Or they have a second bridge. Probably could be the other thing. But this is fine. What you're doing. You have another Skullcrack and 2 randos. Okay. We're just drawing cards.
Yep.
If we need a lieutenant here. Okay, that also is good.
I make you still hit the lieutenant.
That's a good
Well,
one.
there's the Rex Sage.
Well, that kills their thing.
I just want to know that I have it already. Just want to let them know. Let them know this didn't come off the top.
Mm-hmm.
So no Blaze attack now?
Correct. And even Ensnaring Bridge on this one.
Ensnaring Bridge, yeah.
Hit them for 7 in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Defisman. I think there's a lot of that's pretty common with as playing Burn before.
Yeah,
like
always
if your
brought it
opponent's more aggressive, you're like, wait, crap.
If your opponent is playing like a ground pounder deck like this, I
gotta-
always remove the Eidolon.
Yep. Or you put them in play and you like
Pray.
block with them as much as possible.
just-
This is not a matchup.
It's
Like,
a
what do you-
trade.
So do I want? I feel like I want 2 of these in my deck.
Okay.
To like dig for the sages.
Okay.
How do you feel about 3 Sin Collectors? Too many, maybe.
I think so. That was something in playing enough Sin Collectors. Like we definitely run across that a few times.
Do you really want the 2 Rex Sages? I'm just like, do you want both of them?
We cannot lose to Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah, I don't want to lose.
But is Meddling Mage worse then?
All right, so this with the 3rd Meddling Mage, looking at 62 cards.
Meddling Mage has to be much worse.
Decks that are listed in the title are decks that we still have yet to play.
What if we cut Mage Image?
That's fine. I think that's probably better.
Unless we want to cut Mage Lieutenant.
I think you need Lieutenant. I don't know.
2
I
of
think you need
those?
to close the.
2 images. Okay.
I think that's probably okay.
I think that's probably fine.
I'm okay with 2 images.
I really don't like Meddling.
No, I think Vial's pretty important. Vials. This is a matchup where we want to trade cards for more mana, and like that's what Vial does. Vial is an accelerant.
Yeah, if you
That's a real good hand.
Yep.
It's a
And this is 1, 2, 3, right?
Yep, I think so. If we draw, it's 1, 2, 3 because if we draw another 1, it could be 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
If there's another, if we draw another champion, I'm gonna lose my mind. That was like the draw that the most times I look at my opener, I'm just like, well, this is that.
Champion, Noble Hierarch, and
Double
two
champion,
drop,
double champion,
yeah.
double champion.
You're
You're just like,
okay.
this was neat.
Yeah. How's it going? Another good one.
Meddling Mage is another way to keep them off of ensnaring bridging us, is what it comes down to. It's a card that you can play and name bridge with. So like when you get into a position where like their only out is ensnaring bridge, it's another card where you can like proactively play it out to like say that out is no longer on the table, find something else, or like have that plus something else. And like past that, their deck is all 4-ofs, right? So being able to strand cards in their hand is like very reasonable.
Oh boy.
Oh, do they not have another land? That would be so good for us.
Oh,
ooh,
boy.
That's great.
That's terrible.
Definitely Kitesail still, right?
This is close.
So there's something to be said for just going Noble Vial.
Since they're behind.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. It pushes more damage too, ASAP.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be 3 now.
Meddling Mage is also much greater than Rift Bolt. That is very true. And then like next turn I get to slam Rider without taking a damage and deal attack for 6.
It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be a race.
We
They
might be
don't-
send collecting though. Well, no. If they hit the land, I
If they
think we
land.
might want to send collect. But it's we have a lot of decisions to make. I'm
Yeah,
not
and
too worried
we
about it.
could still draw a 2-drop in like double 2.
I want to make sure we don't throw a Rider into a bolt.
Okay.
Don't Rider into bolt, send collector around.
Make
that if
sure we
possible.
can at least get a hit in with it before it trades for something.
If we draw a 1, I would really like to be able to. Oh, what if like they let us attack? There's so many things.
We misclicked into some 3-2s. There were some clicks that were not in the intended positions and directions or the desired actions of the last patch.
Look, we don't want to talk about it. What? We
They're
have show him
ramping.
the island.
They're ramping up.
Show him the island.
This is why you play two basics now.
Play 2 basics. Yeah, I'm not confident about a lot of things about humans, but play 2 basics is one that I'm pretty sure of.
So we get to cast. They're at that. I say we go Canopy.
I just go like collector image, right?
I'm good with that.
I think that's right.
I'm just like never racing us at that point.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think that's the right way to do it.
You should watch the wrap up from the Bridgevine video.
Oh, that's annoying.
I just like take the 2 removal spells, right?
So I don't know if we want the path. Yeah,
That's
we
true.
do.
I guess I really don't.
So if we take
problem is you can't block.
Helix Charm,
I'm definitely taking Helix. Like
Yeah,
that one's easy. It's like, what's the second one here? If I take the other path, we could run blocks, but that seems bad.
I don't
I mean,
hate-
we could run a double here.
We're at 12. We could run a double. That's true. Double strike. They hit a land. Double strike blows us up.
There's no way we can give them. We're at 12. We can't give them 8 points of damage.
Yeah,
Get out of here
I
with
agree.
this. Hold up.
Honestly, if we run the double and they path us, that's kind of okay with us, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Because we get to go like Mantis Rider for you, play Kitesail Freebooter.
They have
And
to.
then
If
take- and then take the
if they
Borsha?
attack, we have to double. Or sorry. We're gonna double. Whatever this is, we're doing the thing.
This is great. Yeah. We're gonna go to 6. We're gonna double block.
We're
and then
gonna
we're gonna
freebooter
have,
the last card out of their hand.
Yeah, it's a path to exile, right?
Yep.
So you get to vial up the freebooter to get the path, and then you get to play the rider anyways.
Yep. I'll start by cycling us.
That checks
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I was like, we drill in, we're good. Yeah.
Wow, that's 5 damage now.
Yep.
Oh, geez. I didn't realize that. That's pretty. I forgot we had the noble.
Yeah, we could have hit that. We could have hit the champion there too.
Yeah. All right, we gotta survive. We're in decent shape. We've been in worse positions.
Yep. And again, remember the burn deck only draws 2 to 3 lands, so the The best ones it has. Like, they've only had 2 lands in 9 cards, and we're ahead right now. So, like...
Burn is a good matchup. I think it's your best matchup.
Fuck.
Horizon Canopy is very important in this deck. It's one of the reasons why this deck is able to play with such longevity compared to relative to other aggressive decks.
Yep.
Elevator up, yeah.
We actually lose damage by attacking with Kitesail here because we only get +1 as opposed to 2 Exalted triggers.
And
we'll attack with
we
this.
absolutely want them to be putting...
Hold that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, they didn't draw Helix. That's good for us.
Really need a lieutenant.
Must have
So
been
they had a
1
brick.
Or a 1.
Steam Flogger with the
Oh, no,
$5
right, if it's a 1, we're
donation.
supposed to throw
Thank
it.
you very much. I appreciate it.
Another brick.
This is for Kent. Get him something nice.
Oh,
Sounds
it
good.
might have been Searing Blaze.
If they hit land blazes or 2 cards, of course they did.
Yeah, looks like
They're
it.
choosing 2 targets.
Might be a 3.
Rift Bolt. They would have suspended Rift Bolt.
Rift
right?
Bolt kills the Rider, I suppose. That's that.
Yep, that was land blaze. And that lets them path the Mantis Rider.
Yeah.
And now we're chump blocking.
Blocking.
Okie doke.
Need a Bugler.
We have 2 in the deck.
Block? With,
Oh,
with
yeah,
the,
yeah,
with the
yeah. See
Mantis
on the right?
Rider.
On
With
the
the
right?
Mantis Rider.
See that card on the right?
The fuck?
Well, they're gonna path it. It ends up exactly the same. It ends up exactly the same.
No, we would have lost a Noble Hierarch. would've
No,
chump
we're gonna lose the Noble Hierarch because they're gonna path the Noble Hierarch.
Good.
It ends up exactly the same.
Good.
The only difference here is
Oh,
Mantis
okay.
Riders in our bin and Noble Hierarch's exiled, which is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
How many days can this is the last day Kent's gonna be visiting. We're shipping him back out to the West Coast.
What is that?
What is love?
What are those?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
What are
Attack
those?
for 1.
more.
Attack for 1, Jeff. Don't bolt me, bro! Don't bolt me, bro!
I'm dead now. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. 3 lands, 13 cards. You know, Burn's a good deck.
Game 1, they put the Lava Man in play, and we, we're on a deck that lost to it. So.
Oh, God, we had that Phantasmal Image too. The game was stone locked
Yep.
next turn.
Yep.
All right, one more.
Stone locked.
One more matchup. Good matchup does not mean unlosable. That's why we play Magic.
It was unlosable if we were on the play.
And we would have.
Straight up, it's still your best matchup. I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't let
That and
Kent
Storm.
leave. He has to stay.
That's
Get
so
him.
close.
Get him. Ramp him up. Get some highs and some lows there, Chip.
I am willing to listen to somebody else say that there is a better matchup for humans. That's
All right,
reasonable.
we're only 2-2.
I just think Storm is the closest.
This is why
about as close to.
this is why I play memes,
Maybe I've
chat.
just seen enough.
'Cause
people
even the
put,
good deck's
two
only
Baron
2 and
play,
2.
and then me not kill them, and they're like,
Yeah, that's true. What did we hit there? What was our? Did we hit any cards that were like unplayable in that third game? I was trying to think of our sideboarding decisions. Really,
You almost always lose to burn with humans.
So the reason I think it's a good matchup, you're not supposed to take damage off of your mana base. You have multiple draws with Champion of the Parish into other cards that they have problems racing. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben has a good amount of text, and then lastly, like the top of your curve with Reflector Mages and Thalia's Lieutenants getting the triggers in the appropriate times, like you just outscale on damage.
yeah, we were.
But
close.
I think the biggest point is you start out with taking little to no damage off of your mana base, and if they flood a little bit, I think you're in a good spot.
So many Spirit Guides, is that what it says?
How many did they...
Oh, hey, we have a basic.
We have a basic.
And we have, yeah, we're good.
Oh, we can put Thalia in play.
We got a Thalia here. We got a couple 2-2s. 2-1.
All right, chat. This is what we got.
I want to draw the island here so we can...
Play the Meddling Mage. That is a Ramanap Ruins, folks. Island. Aether Vial. Dang it. Aether Vial is like your best draw here.
Thalia's Lieutenant.
Thalia's Lieutenant, yeah.
Bugler.
Bugler now, wow.
Yeah, we've got rips. What is this deck? That's not.
No.
That's actually the worst
Yep.
draw possible there.
Sir, we have a basic island, okay? I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. There's a basic island.
That's true, they did give you red very generously. Not Kozilek's Return.
Bolt.
Oh, they can't Kozilek's Return, got it. What's this? A Braid, got it. Deal, we're dead.
Outcompetent. I think this is like in theory this can be a bad matchup, but the deck is inconsistent, and I would be okay playing against this round after round. But yes, it's definitely fair. The other thing is if you put Vial or Noble in play on one,
Ten Ensnaring Bridge.
that is. Oh no, well, you can Noble can't
never
get
beat
play.
that.
Well, you put Vial in play, and then you attack for
Noble.
12 turns with a 0/1 Noble. Come on.
I did that against a Lantern deck. It was pretty great. What else they have?
Image is pretty bad against sweepers. I guess this doesn't die. Right?
Put our 1/1 in play. Hey man, it might.
So the one advantage of Image is it does let you, like, I don't want to cut all of them, because it lets you assemble the Meddling Mage, like, pinch. Yep.
Yeah, that's probably...
One Sin Collector, yeah. So I definitely, when playing, I played 3 in my board multiple times, and there's a lot of situations where you just want 2.
For what, Sin Collector?
Yeah, and I think it's because, like, I don't want to go away from, like, 3rd copy, or I don't want to cut down to 2 copies of things in certain spots. So it might be correct to play the 2 Sin Collector and find another card to slot in there, so.
No, people haven't played Xanthor Necromancer in Humans in a long time.
No, it's not good.
Yeah, I've like, I see it float in and out of different, like, Magic Online leagues, but I don't think, yes.
I would keep it.
Yes.
Against the Blood Moon deck, you have an Aether Vial in your hand.
Sure.
And they have this shit. God.
Sure.
These are legendary.
Yeah.
And I've made
Yeah,
this
what is
mistake
going on
before.
here?
They have to exile cards from their hand.
Oh, so they still have to pitch
So
the
they,
cards?
they
So
just
mulligan to 4?
they just mulligan to 4. Our opponent's about to learn a very sad lesson.
Hey, one of us played that card in the PC.
Wow.
You did, yep. You're not wrong.
Wow.
That's what you do when you're teamed with smarter legacy players. You have them hand you free wins. I absolutely played S-Man on, what was it, Show and Tell the first round,
Yeah.
and that was our bye. I think I killed him on turn 0 or something. Like, he was just like, all right, I concede.
Here comes the scoop before a turn is played.
Can we see what they exiled?
Not yet, right? They haven't exiled anything?
Exile 1.
Pyretic Grit, got it.
But I don't want to.
And now you have to pick land keep.
But I don't want to.
And then we're going to play Aether Vial and pass.
But I don't want to.
What is that?
Flag Storm.
Yeah.
Alright, they have 3 cards in their hand.
Alright,
Good
go.
stuff.
It's like, hope
Watch,
it's-
watch,
Slam.
watch,
Spear Guide
us,
Blood
watch us still just get destroyed.
Yeah, it's going to be like...
No, it's going to be
Spirit
Land
Guide,
of Braid. Land of Braid. Puke everywhere.
Here it comes.
Don't do it.
Did it.
Blood
Oh.
Moon?
Yeah, it's Blood Moon.
We can beat that card.
We certainly can beat that card.
We can beat that card.
This is easy game.
I want you to know the only reason I'm not conceding right now
You got to get the 3-2.
is because there's 2 buglers in my hand.
This is easy. Oh, good. Get him.
Give me
And-
one draw step,
Add
Jeff.
attention. Add attention.
Get him. I'm so excited. Do they have no cards? Oh, 2. Come on, we're good.
Gaddock
We get their
Teeg.
draw step.
Gaddock Teeg is much better against Karak Clon Ironworks because it stops Ensnaring Bridge from being cast.
Oh, this game's easy.
Jeff, can you cast Auriok Champion for me?
I can.
Thanks, Jeff.
Bam.
Hey, Jeff.
Do I even want to take cards out of their hand?
We'll want to see what's in their hand on their turn, on their draw step.
Is it a May? It's not a May, right?
No.
Be too good.
Oh, that would be awesome.
This is their
But
draw.
yes, whiffing is acceptable here.
No, they probably intended to pitch their other gemstone to the first one.
What could it be? Spirit Guide? Blood Moon?
I'll select that one.
Wow. You're just going to draw cards?
We're definitely, probably want to get the Horizon Canopy GTF'd.
Cycle it, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to stick these on 3 and 2 for the rest of the game.
Do you want to...
I'd bugle
Yeah.
first.
No, I want to draw a card. I don't care, that's fine.
Should have bugled.
Efra, thank you very much for the
I
brand new
don't
Twitch Prime
disagree.
support. There's a lot of great
Maybe
people making a lot of great
Well-
stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month. Welcome, welcome.
They're just going to die with cards stuck in their hand. What's their 2 cards here?
They have Simian Spirit Guide and
Oh, so they can just pitch it at any moment, I suppose.
let me play you the song of my people.
This is so dumb, just for whatever it's worth. Rex Sage, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Bottoming the other one.
Can you
feels a little
violin
bit
Are you a
Mage?
mage? Yeah.
Yeah.
My name.
So they showed us a Slag Storm, but like.
I just named Simian Spirit Guard, right?
No, you need a card that does something.
I can draw step this.
Oh, he can.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
Sure. You just want to name Simian Spirit Guard with Meddling Mage.
I mean, like, if I kill this, Grey Ogre is annoying.
So this one stays. The other one goes up to 3.
I want them both on. I want 2/3, right?
I think you want.
You don't want to cast both these cards?
Not really, right? Do you think I wanted 3/3 there?
I would have.
2/3's fine for a turn.
For a turn, yeah. I would have like. I don't know. I would have like Sync Collect and then Rex Sage them at the end step and killed them.
I do think this. Yeah, it's whatever.
This is fine.
Okay. Oh, naming Spirit Guide does get us the free attack here. Yeah.
So you can play your.
Well, they could pitch it still, I think. So I want to draw step collector. Yep.
This.
But you're taking cards, Jeff. How are you gonna attack them?
Oh, I should have put this Noble Hierarch into play.
Ooh. It's okay. It doesn't net you any power.
Yeah, but it unlocks blue mana for friend.
Fair.
Okay, sure. Yep.
What the hell was that?
So we just kill him now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're gonna be able to pitch Spirit Guides before I can attack.
That's why you Rex Sage.
Yep.
That's why I would have kicked the Bugler up, I think, because I would have dug for Lieutenant here.
I think the blue reg deck is great, Lucas. I think other than
leaving it on 2 is gonna be great here. So now we just Vial in the Rex Sage.
I mean, if they pitch stuff.
Yep, they pitched.
Weird.
1.
Those are only Rex Sage. The other one's on the bottom of our deck.
Yeah, then we draw step them for the Jeff leaving it on 2 is making us look like a knucklehead.
Yeah. That one.
Listen, chat, I like locking games up, okay?
Bad. That was bad.
One way to do it.
Like, we could have named Ensnaring Bridge with the Meddling Mage also. To, like, stop this shenanigans from being a possibility.
Meet my friend Tide Hollow Sculler.
Yawn.
I kind of want a 3rd image back in my deck for copying Rex Sage.
Yep. Did we just cut the lieutenant?
Yeah, I think we cut.
I cut the 4th lieutenant in a lot of situations. I really do.
You don't want to power up your guys, I suppose.
Do I just want all of these? Can I play all of these?
You just want to get the full lock going?
Yeah. I want to do that. Double Auriok Champion kills them really fast, too.
It did, yeah.
They can't kill that card.
Oh god, it's so true, right? Yeah.
They actually just can't take it
Actually,
off the table.
I think against Hollow Boy, that was like the straight up the plan.
Yeah,
Because you brought in the Rex Sages to deal with the hollows.
Yeah, and then you just block everything else.
Or you just block the hollows with the other 15 creatures you have in play, but all of the red ones.
Because Wizard's Retort costs 3 mana and doesn't get cast off of Mutavault. Also, rerun the numbers if you think the mana base supports Wizard's Retort. I'd argue with you that 17 blue is not enough to cast a blue spell consistently.
Hand's about average, but
Oh, wow.
I don't know. That's tough. That's like no disruption.
I think we get memed super hard out of this is the problem. We want at least a Vial.
I can feel Matt. And it's the basic blades. Carrot, thank you for the brand new crit hit 20. Sorry, thanks for the brand new Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Listen, chat, you just gotta believe, okay? You just gotta believe. Is keep a no-lander on the draw bingo square yet? Because I really feel like it should be. We do it a lot here.
On a serious note, without all the laughing.
We kept a 5-card no-lander on the draw and 1 with the other deck.
On a that's gonna be tough.
We're dead.
No, we're not.
No,
Let's draw blue source here and get our Phantasmal Image on. Even that's not very good. All right,
that
well.
one's good. We're taking a while.
Has never been so happy to see basic Blades Aether Vial, right?
Holy crap! Yeah, what are we playing? Legacy?
Oh, we're gonna die real quick. What is this? 6?
Yep.
I forgot Rebel Master Math. It's been so long.
It's 1, 6, 8, 10.
Well, you get to put this Noble Hierarch in play. That's nice.
Sorry, I can cast Meddling Mage next turn. Thank you very much.
What are you even Meddling Maging?
Torture Defiance?
Challenge a TOD.
I feel like it's Torture Defiance.
Yeah, that one killed you. I don't even know what we need here. We need stuff, though. That's not one of the things we need.
Bugler's not bad.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, you can
Because then you can vial in a...
a Meddling Mage? Or a Phantasmal Image? What is
Thalia?
that?
It's another Bugler. It's another Bugler. Thalia eats the Rabble Master in combat, though.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
So just wait here, yeah. Alright, boys. We're cooking with grease.
And I'm pretty sure I can put them on not having an abrade because they would have abraded the vial.
I hope they abraded the vial.
This is annoying if it's TOD, though.
That's
So
fine.
Now, our plan. If they go backwards, they're probably going backwards here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what's our plan?
I'm worried if they go mana.
Yeah, if they go mana work.
Like, what's going on?
If they make mana, I'm going to put Thalia in response.
Ooh. Jeff, did you know that'd be a spicy meatball if you did that?
Would be hot. They did nothing?
I think they want to kill the Thalia.
Okay, that's fine with you, though, right?
Yeah, that's super okay with us.
You kill their goblet?
Just,
Now
I'm
we're doing
I'm
it.
going to put Thalia in, or actually, now I just put Phantasmal Image in and copy Bugler, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh yeah. Because they can't kill this now. Oh wow, we set that up real ugly. And then we have to put a 3 on 2.
We're going to find a 1 here.
Another image. What is that, top one? That's so
What it
disgusting. We'll eat both your goblins.
Can I block?
And your game's
Can
over.
I block?
I would like to move to blocks.
Thanks, friend.
And the Lieutenant gets these out of sweeper range.
Yeah, and then you can image bridge if you want. Or,
If they don't kill the
bridge.
bugler, we definitely want to get the lieutenant active.
What the hell? Mana.
Okay.
They're probably gonna blow up a vial. I would assume. What does that say?
Up top!
Does that say chalice for 1?
Yes. Yes.
No Bolton here! No Bolton here!
We know they don't have Bolt, man. These like never
No.
played.
Yeah, but I know.
So do I push this? I just leave this on 2, right?
Yeah,
Both on
just go 2/2. We have an ability to cast a 3.
Yeah. So this is this one.
Yeah, we decline
So
that.
say no.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, did you... Can we put all of these lieutenants triggers in play?
Just like all of them, right?
Right.
And then I Meddling Mage bridge. Actually, I should put the Meddling Mage in first, right?
I just think you make 3 images. And then attack with everything.
The only way I lose is Ensnaring Bridge, though.
Oh,
right?
you're right. Yeah. Yep. Start with mage, and then do lieutenant image.
And I can even hit this enough that she can't kill things.
Yep. Okay.
That she can't kill it.
Right, and then
lieutenant.
we just kill him the next turn. Yeah. That's the other thing I like about these prison decks or whatever. They are not gaining resources once you chip through the walls of the prison. Like once you take down, like the things they have in play.
Yeah,
So now I do
you're
this
doing
in
right.
response.
Yep.
And put the image in on Thalia's Lieutenant, and then in response to all of these triggers, I put in the Meddling
Meddling
Mage.
Mage.
So this way,
It's a
look
4/4.
at that. Look at that. This is going to be a 4/4.
Ensnaring bridge.
We got you, Dursty. We got you. Trigger.
So now the entire board is out of 3 damage sweeper range, right?
Yep.
If I counted this right.
Yeah, you're right.
So I just found out I'm going to be in stuck in
one.
St. Louis from midnight to 4 a.m. Anybody want to host?
Anybody wanna?
I need to get to Lambert Airport afterwards. I have a flight at 8.
Can't get her a ride. 2018.
Oh, I mean, I'll pay for. I'll take the Uber. What are we gonna do for 4 hours at the Amtrak station in St. Louis?
Are they dead?
When Goblin Ravelmaster blocks.
This is so tasty.
This has been.
Bonfire can be on the top. They're still dead. Have it.
That chalice
Have
is
it.
doing?
Have it.
Camping Matrix. All right.
That's not bad. Not bad against the Vial.
Yay! We 3-2'd. I know we only 3-2'd, but I felt like we had like a lot of really good sets in there.
Those were good games. We
showed some of the real power of what we have.
And we showed to what you lose to and what you need to stop. I have spent so many weeks trying to figure out how to beat those Jeskai sequences. You just
can't?
don't.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
It just died.
Let it go.
Turns out humans the modern deck. Anyone's surprise. You could do 2 games in an M19 Sealed League in 4 hours.
All right, let's shadow it, right? That's the last one.
All right, yep.
And I'm trying to go to dinner around 6.